All right, welcome to this show called, damn it, I just can't remember the name. Let's just call it That Show.
Yes.
That show. And we used to have 5 panels in the beginning, then 4, then 3, then almost like a rocket launch, we're
Yeah.
down to 1.
Yeah.
Yeah? But no blast off here.
Eventually, it's just going to be you in a room talking to yourself.
That I've already done. It's called AMAs or something else.
That's still you have Rishi's voice, the voice of God.
Yeah. So you've been following that.
Of course I have. I've been every step you take.
Every breath I've been taking, by the way, brother, is paining me. And can I quickly add here that a lot of people, our regulars, are not happy with this format. So
Not at all.
we are listening to everyone
Yeah.
to figure out whether we should have more panelists or stick to one-on-one.
He'll know.
So I miss the extra panelists.
Yeah.
So next time, bring a friend.
Sure.
Yeah.
I will do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to play badminton with some friends. You want to
Yeah,
come join?
in fact, Abhay Sabancho, if you can just bring the rackets so we can show people that.
That is just not... The bench or this nest?
No,
not
he likes that
necessary.
name. He's
It is
insisted
just-
that we now call him that.
Okay.
So for those who are, this is a genuine badminton racket. It's with badminton you play with what is called a shuttle.
Yeah. I'm not going to justify that
What,
with...
I forgot what.
shuttle penis, I think. That's
Shuttle
what it's
penis,
called.
That's
Yeah.
right. We play with
Yeah.
your shuttle penis.
Yeah.
And it doesn't last very long.
Not
so
really. Yeah,
hitting
yeah.
home there.
Especially the feather ones.
There you
know?
go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine calling your thing a Yonex.
So, yeah. Yeah.
I haven't played baddie for so long. What a nice feel there is to it.
Yeah, no, it is.
really,
It is.
really.
It is. I
It's the
mean-
lightest of all rackets, which is the best part because if you're feeling tired, you can still play badminton. Remember
Yeah.
how hard it is. It's like having a spoon in your hand.
Yeah,
this
and out
long
of
one.
frustration, it's very difficult
Long
to break
one.
it also, you know?
Are you one of those temper tantrum guys? Where are you playing?
Here in Bandra, down the road.
Down the road means just in the middle of the road?
Yeah.
Oh,
it is
that's
good
all,
old,
because
yeah.
of the construction
So,
work.
yeah,
You
yeah,
just need
yeah.
a guy to stand there
Pretty
with
much
hands up.
in between those two metro constructions, like
Yeah.
the railings, we just have, like Sachin played
Those are
cricket
metro
that way.
constructions, they're out of work actresses.
That is
You're being
true.
rude.
Yeah, that is true. But yeah, Sachin played cricket there, no? So why can't we play
True.
badminton?
And look where he's reached.
Exactly.
Now he's the brand ambassador of something or the other.
Yeah. Oh, he left MRF. He's now with Apollo Tires. What a coup, right?
Yeah, it's just a question of going from left to right.
Yeah.
Literally. Can I just ask you another question? Because you don't know this. We put a poll out there. Who do you want to see on the show? And we have about 2.5 million regular listeners.
Yeah.
And almost 90% of them said Sriraam.
That's
Now,
why
the
democracy
question
doesn't work,
may have
isn't it?
also been,
Yeah.
what was the felicitation in Ayodhya all about?
Yeah.
So
That's true.
I don't know. Sometimes, how you put these two. Abhi sir? BC ठीक है ना?
Yeah,
बोल
yeah,
सकते BC.
yeah.
Yeah. So now because we have one less panelist, I include Rishi and Abhi sir as much as I can.
I feel that makes sense.
so
you
that
know?
we have a sense of that groupism,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
energy that we had in the room.
Exactly. We
Yeah.
miss that a lot.
I
feel
know, and the
lately.
over talking and the talking above each other. Or,
In fact, that was the best selling
we
point.
were the best at that.
Exactly. We
Yeah.
never let each other
So many
finish
panelists
each other's
left.
sentences.
Right,
Like,
right,
right,
right
yeah,
now,
well done, Cyrus.
So many
You know,
panelists walked
this is-
out, right?
Yeah.
Remember
yeah.
Naveen and the cricket thing?
That is
and
what Kajol.
Kajol and something.
Yeah.
And the funny part, we're so full of ourselves, we don't know why they're angry.
Exactly.
That's so beautiful.
Because we keep talking over them as well,
Yeah,
as
yeah.
they tell us why they're
We
angry.
remember nothing except their names.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that too we're trying to forget in 2 months.
Yeah,
you
this
know,
is what the girls think of me as
What
well,
was the
yeah.
first guy's name?
Who cares?
Sunil, right? Okay.
I
Sunil Norona,
I
I
don't even
think.
know if it was a guy. He may have been a plant. We started with whatever was around. Alright, so Sri, this is the new form and
Yes.
it's a temporary form. We don't know.
Yeah.
Just like our gods, they take
Yeah.
different forms in
Yeah.
avatars. So we don't
Yeah.
know if this is going to be permanent.
Yeah.
Listening to everyone, we have management who believes this is the way to go.
Yeah.
But if the people, it's a democracy. You know it's a democracy, right? And the people
kind
are
of.
very strong in a democracy.
Yeah.
We are ranked number 10 out of the world democracies by ourselves.
Yeah.
In this democratic
In that
forum
list that we... That's very humble of us.
it's very humble.
Yeah, it is
Just
very
made the top 10 at
Yeah.
number 10.
Yeah.
I think it's quite fair.
Yeah.
At number 11 is Bangladesh.
Yeah.
So I just,
Bangladesh, I think they're still sort of vying for it. They're getting out of a dictatorship into
Also
a democracy sort of situation.
Bengali, the word democracy
Yeah.
is causing a lot of confusion.
Yeah.
It's
It
just
is-
quite the same.
it is.
See Rishi, Maharashtrian guy, you make a joke on Bengalis, he's happy. This is the India I grew up in.
Yeah.
So polarized.
Yeah.
And people think it's a Hindu issue.
Yeah.
No Hindu-Muslim issue.
No,
the
no.
issue is every street.
Exactly.
I'm Bandra, your car. Fuck off.
Exactly.
That's it.
It is hyper-local hatred. That is what...
Hyper-local hatred. See,
that
the
is just-
Tam Ram and him will surface from time to time.
Hey, you have to use these tech words these
I
days.
was in Chennai. I did a show in Chennai.
Yeah, you went for the
Superb
Lit
reception.
Fest thing and all, no?
Yeah. Superb reception, except they thought I was some other comedian. But fantastic. Really
That's
good.
fine.
Yeah.
I feel you. Then you can keep going back as
May I
another
say-
comedian
May I say
all
for
the time.
comedians, you go to Chennai.
Yeah.
With most of the audiences in Chennai, you can
Yeah.
say what you want.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
say what you want
No,
everywhere you go.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. I mean, wait, what do you mean you can't say whatever you want?
Well,
in
in
other
certain
places?
parts of India, for example, you can't mention certain meats in your joke.
Yes.
You know, so that's always big. But my food is everything for me when it comes to stand-up comedy.
Pretty
You've
much.
seen my
Yeah.
biryani
Yeah.
piece and
Yeah.
all that. I mean,
Yeah.
you laugh so much.
Yeah, it is. It is.
At the lack of humor.
It is
Because
50
that's, yeah, something
No,
rare.
that's not
A
true.
comedian with 10 minutes
That
of
is
stand-up
not
and
true.
nothing happens.
That is not true.
That's the ultimate comedian, right? It's like a bakra. You just keep talking about aquariums or something and there's
That's
no punch.
That's extremely funny. I feel like
I think it's fabulous.
I think
it's art to another level.
you know, like how that Hannah Gadsby did that Nanette show,
Yeah,
where
yeah,
she
yeah.
just ends in like just blaming the audiences
Yeah.
about all her life problems.
Yeah, and you're waiting for the punch.
Yeah, and
you're
nothing's there.
Okay,
Yeah,
good,
exactly.
poignant, nice pathos. You know, your father, as a young man, my dad used to tell me the best comedy's always got underlying tragedy with it and all that.
Yes.
So waiting for that sandwich moment.
Yeah, and here it's just like after a while, I thought that she'd go into like also, you know,
What an artist.
you guys
Yeah. I actually
didn't
wanna
heat my
abuse
coffee
you. Yeah,
correctly.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like that's
yeah.
it just
Bill
goes.
Burr's rant with that one crowd.
Yeah, the Philadelphia crowd.
Philadelphia thing.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the best moments in comedy.
Exactly.
Really.
When a comedian no longer becomes comedian, becomes a regular, you know, average Joe.
Yeah. Arnab's no. That's not Thinking of yesterday's episode. So anyway, last word on this. So this is not the complete works here.
Yeah.
This is what we are now. We might
Yeah.
transit to something else.
Yeah.
To use a woke phase.
And if there's one thing, as we know, management is never wrong about anything.
No, I think management's been very flexible. Yeah. In terms of what they can do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm still saying the people will decide.
Yeah.
People, there's nobody listening.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We just told them there's
Just
no
habit,
democracy
habit,
here.
habit.
Yeah, it is just.
I worked in a TV channel where we did have 10 viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they started roadies, so now they have thousands. What a good move that turned out to be. Yeah. By the way, my daughter, shameless, mean 17-year-old, sent me a meme or what, I don't know, of Bollywood actors as friends. Have you
Okay.
seen this one?
No.
So guys, please check that out. So they have, I better get this right. Salman Khan. Rishi, do some research, na?
Yeah.
Salman is Joey. And
As friends like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Who would play the character?
The cheek of your
Juhi
daughter to
Chawla's-
do that.
Yeah. No, ignoring the fact that we
Yeah.
already did a tribute.
Exactly.
Without being Salman Khan and Juhi
It
Chawla and
is-
all these big
in
names.
fact, if you already achieved that level of perfection, why even read?
No, it's an insult, double insult to me that you
Yeah.
just forgot about us.
Yeah.
We're the forgotten generation.
Yeah.
The forgotten celebrity, so to speak.
Exactly.
Actor,
Whoever
artist.
this Salman Khan, right?
Not-
If I'm getting his name
yes,
right, yeah.
Yes. Very famous bodybuilder.
Yeah.
And also anchor.
Part-time actor.
And part-time actor.
Yeah.
And all the others are very relevant in terms of where they are in society. In fact, the names we are being given right now by Rishi,
Yes.
you'll do better than me.
Kareena Kapoor
Karina-
as Jennifer Aniston.
That's right.
Rachel
Well, the
Grey.
character of Jennifer Aniston. But
Yes.
okay,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
won't correct you and
Yeah,
do
sorry. Hey,
my
hey,
tam-pram thing about, get it right. And then Amir Khan is the guy who died.
Chandler Bing.
Yeah. Rest in
Oh,
peace.
suddenly now you're going for the actual person. You were sticking to the character, no? Cyrus,
What's the name of the character?
Chandler Bing. The
Chandler
guy is
Bing.
Matthew Perry. who
Chandler
died.
Bing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saif Ali Khan as Joey Tribbiani.
No. Salman is Joey Tribbiani. This is a mistake.
Oh, damn.
I'm
This
pretty
is another
sure.
list. I guess, that's what these newspapers are doing these days. They just regenerate friends lists. It's what BuzzFeed did 10 years ago.
But we did that too.
Yeah.
But sadly,
You actually went ahead and made
we're
it.
the pioneers. We never
Exactly.
get the
You
credit.
just didn't stick to some
yeah.
random website list.
By the
You
way, we
actually
lost
made
Rishi,
it.
the engineer.
Yeah.
He's now going through this for life.
Rishi's Googling
Next 15
Jennifer
minutes,
Aniston naked pictures.
He's
Why
got
are you doing
No, it's
that?
called the YouTube syndrome.
Yeah,
He's
it
also
is
just on
just,
our show. He's like,
yeah.
let's see, huh?
Rishi, why are you listening to Beer Biceps Stanley? Please. Okay, huh?
Well, Beer Biceps offered him a job. Yeah. But the thing is, he's not good with security.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
and, you know,
okay.
these guys
Oddly,
are-
I thought Beer Biceps is a bodybuilder, so he wouldn't need. He's his own security. You
Due
know?
respect, he's no bodybuilder.
Yeah,
He
you
just a
have
little
debunked
outfit.
his
Now
stuff.
you
yeah.
touched. See, Sana,
I know.
become
Yeah,
serious.
yeah.
Because the
yeah.
one, two topics that
Yeah,
are very close to my
yeah,
heart.
yeah.
Today I had a fight in the morning with a member.
Yes.
Who was trying to tell me about weights being put back and all. These members, let me tell you, are so emasculated. They go and work out with they do a little group. It's all rubbish that they do, but it's not my business to say so. Outside on the grass, on the Maidan part, where they get the attendants to carry their small little colored dumbbells, green, pink, yellow, and whatever.
Oh, so therefore,
my point
and
is-
then the outside they.
and the
Acha.
attendants go and put it up and down. You don't even carry your own weights. And you're
Wow.
telling me about stacking weights, which I had stacked and you mistook for somebody else. Anyway,
Yeah.
the point is, so the touchy topic. So
Yeah.
comedy goes out the window. I'm like,
Yeah.
let's fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I use words like emasculate and all because my blood is rushing and I want to strangle.
pretty much.
The strangle, of course, is more like a girly fight.
If you strangle, how many calories do you burn?
Not much, because
Not
I use
much.
only 2 fingers.
Oh, damn. Oh,
I'm
that- it is just-
a queer strangler. Hello. Woo. It'll tickle.
You know, the queer strangler sounds like a.
Is that correct to say?
Huh?
Sriraam, this is coming from you. I
Yeah,
would never say this.
yeah, it's coming from.
It's all you.
It sounds like, one of those like
By the
stone
way,
man
he's still
murderers.
watching his
Still
fucking
watching
Friends
Rishi's,
remakes,
yeah,
yeah.
Rishi's, yeah.
Sorry,
It
we're
is
getting
just-
distracted by this guy. Yeah. Then
sounds like some of the stone man murderer. Like that sort of
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
mass murderer vibe to it. The
do
queer
you think you could ever
strangler.
be a masked serial killer? Because serial killer is different from a killer.
Yeah.
Killer is like a one-time thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Serial
It's like
killer
you invest in
addicted
mutual
to
funds,
it.
never again.
Yeah.
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 Sorry, I want to hurt you. Talk about something that pricks your serious side. Yeah. Sorry about to bring up investment.
Yeah.
And
Couldn't
you,
relate
and
there,
you.
but
I'm
yeah,
sorry. I'm
yeah.
sorry. You too. Very upset now.
Yeah, I don't
Serial killer.
I feel it takes. I always believe, don't knock it if you haven't tried it, right?
Yeah.
So I haven't tried killing anyone,
Yeah.
but who knows? Maybe it's so
Serial
addictive.
killing. Not killing anyone,
That's what,
killing
it starts with
everyone.
one. It starts
Yeah.
with one,
Yeah.
and then you start to feel, okay, this is so good, this is so nice, and
Or not so good. It's like something to do on a Friday night.
that too.
Because very often, it
Stag
depends on
entry
your
not
social
allowed.
calendar, all that.
Yeah.
Oh God, when will that end?
Yeah.
You think they still do that in the woke culture? How can you do that?
You had
'Cause
story-
You're
yeah.
gender stereotyping now.
Exactly, it's no longer a man
Why
and
should you
woman.
be with a woman?
Yeah, exactly.
In fact, you shouldn't be with a woman.
Yeah, I go there with my
I
mom.
should be with a woman.
Yeah. you
How
told
we
me-
think we're funny.
Exactly.
What
it
a
is just,
bunch of.
that's
The
all
show
it
should
is,
be we
know.
think we're funny.
Exactly.
Change the name now.
I feel as long as we are having fun, Cyrus, the rest
I'm
of
not
them,
missing the third panelist today. I think
Yeah.
we talk quite fast.
pretty much.
When you have a slow talker,
Yeah.
I'm a big slow talker, fast talker issue person.
Then how do you deal with Abbas? He's just
he's not
generally-
slow. He's.
He's
Can
meditative.
you use the R word?
Sure. What is it?
You can't use that.
I don't know what it is, but
Okay, why didn't you think about what it is and then give me a reminder on the phone or something? Yeah. So
yeah. But no, whoa.
Our DOP just walked
Abhay
into
sir
the
is
room.
just
13
entered.
minutes into the recording.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I feel it's just a nice presence in our.
I don't know if we can show a picture of him, but there's a very Rajneesh quality to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also the way he conducts himself. He's got a very nice demeanor. He doesn't really get angry or upset or anything else. He's got
I
a very...
feel I get it. Abhay
He's got
sir
this
is the
untouchable,
accumulation
yeah.
of every great godman that we've had.
Yeah, I would say all 40,000 crore gods are in him.
Yes.
In some way.
Yes.
And it's represented in the way he carries
contains
himself.
multitudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in case you're from another religion, we include your religion also because we
100%.
are very
Yeah.
inclusive.
I always feel that if a religion has 40,000 gods and if your god is
40,000
not
crore
in
gods.
it, if your
You
god
don't
is
know
not,
anything about Hinduism?
sorry,
Bro,
I didn't name anything.
Bro, let me teach you.
I didn't name any.
It's
let's
the
not,
only one
yeah.
with that many. Because we're the only guys who can count that much.
Exactly.
If you look at a German
Yeah,
guy,
yeah.
let's have just
It's- yeah.
eins.
Until Aryabhatta, everyone had a max of 9. And then
Aryabhatta screwed everything.
Yeah.
Because the zero wasn't there.
Yeah.
And zero actually, although it's nothingness or whatever, it's also everything.
Yeah.
Right? So that's a paradox in confusing.
Apparently, that's a whole myth, though. In the sense, he basically just gave a symbol to a zero, what it is. Previously, everyone had a different thing.
No,
So-
his wife danced really well and he was doing like this.
Oh, yeah.
And people said, what the hell?
Yeah,
That's
firstly,
a great
that's
symbol.
like he
Yeah.
did this,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
first like, hey, did I invent 3? And like, no,
Yeah,
3 is
yeah.
already taken. So
No,
like, oh,
you're
this
right,
other
you're
thing.
right.
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
Yeah,
He wasn't saying well done.
Yeah.
He was pointing to the 3 girls he liked behind her. It's like, Jyoti, Purva, Shanti. It was like, these are names from the past.
yeah.
Everything is true.
Yeah, Aryabhatta.
I like the way you drop Aryabhatta name dropping, but I know a little bit of history, philosophy.
it's the one thing.
Mathematics.
But you are way better read on those terms.
I have Google in my pants.
Yeah, all right. Whoa.
Everything is wrong about this
Well,
conversation.
suddenly we know why stag entry isn't allowed for us.
Although Kunal and I were fighting over this, it should be called Google in India.
Why?
You get a Marathi touch to it. Google.
Oh, okay.
Because that's the way you spell it. You look at it phonetically sometimes. Some of these English words, I want to just change them for the fact that they'll get screwed up anyway.
Yeah,
So just
fair.
go for it.
Yeah.
Like Ernst and Young can't become really popular in the villages of India. They'll never say it right. You think? You
I don't
we'll
think
pull
so.
off an Ernst?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I heard a song recently which said like the first line was "बहुत ज़्यादा shady है." And it's like a
I wrote that.
Yeah.
You run out of Hindi
yeah,
on the third
exactly.
word.
And no one uses shady
No.
in like a
And
rural.
shady.
Yeah.
Because we get it.
Yeah, we
but
get
he
it,
thinks
yeah.
he's talking to the rural
Exactly,
population. Oh, what a moron. Personally, I think Abbas has written this or Kunal.
Yeah.
It's got to be a fan
Maybe
guy.
it's a joint collaboration. It's like the,
No, they both
Salim
fall,
Javed of...
They both fall asleep very quickly. You would have reached shady. We'll stop before that.
So it's like one word a day pace at which they're working.
Which is okay.
Yeah.
I don't, why should we force people to speak the way we are like trains.
As long as that
Sometimes
one
when-
word, make it count.
You
That's
see,
what,
your fellow trains were okay, nobody can tell really, but otherwise it looks like you're bullying. Because you're going on talking,
Yeah.
and the other person's got like, why don't you just say one sentence? Just say any sentence slowly, like anything you want.
sweet potato.
Yes, let me just put my point in one sec. And the other person is like, but it's wrong. It's just slow and fast. That's why be careful with slow and fast in marriage also.
Yeah.
I don't mean it in a dirty way.
Not at all.
Well, you wouldn't understand. You're too young.
I am not married.
Your hair's
also.
grown again.
Yeah.
From the last time we met.
Yeah.
Is this just biology or there are other things you want to tell us?
It is a new wig. As
What do
always.
your parents think about this look? I saw Sai Kishore, who's the all-rounder from Tamil Nadu, star player, plays for one of the IPL teams. 6'3", good-looking guy, but he's got exactly the same hair thing, and it's clearly we have Ravindra.
Yeah, same hair.
Same, sort of the same.
sort
hair.
of,
So,
yeah.
so it's a very catchy thing. It suits the Indian sort of
But
milieu.
I think that's not a cultivated
Zakir,
look.
you think who would be the go-to guy for this?
Zakir, 100%.
Zakir, no?
Yeah, for sure.
Let's get Zakir, no? Instead of Sriraam.
You always say
I mean,
this.
same look.
Yeah,
we get
more
Zakir.
talent.
No, you're more talent.
Hey,
but
come
he's
on.
better with the tabla.
Way more talented
I mean,
in general. Way
very,
funnier.
Very funny guy.
Yeah.
Very witty, yeah.
That's what,
won't come.
he's living somewhere in LA somewhere.
Yeah, super rich, but from my lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as in just down Godrej Bagh where the Parsi Bagh is, he's right there.
Hey.
He grew up there. Allah Raka, that's his house.
Whoa.
Basically walking distance from my house. So you have great talent and me. Walking distance.
Fair enough.
We got Simi Garewal, who's our neighbor.
Who's like the in-between of
No,
the
but
two?
she's closer to me, but not
Okay.
anymore. Before she was, at least did that show. What was that show? That
I
Saukar
remember,
played Simi
yeah.
Garewal and all. After that, she was
Classic
upset.
Cyrus. You played on Saukar. No, you were a part of it
I
as
used
well.
to play the servant or some character.
You played the Salman Khan who
Yeah, I played
was
the Salman
supposed
Khan
to
and all,
be
but
cast.
I'm playing the characters. He's playing her, no?
So,
He's the one who's doing the parody in that sense.
as if
I'm not.
as if you two didn't like hash the plan together, Cyrus.
No,
This
but,
is just
technically, look, the only reason we did it is because
this is
Saukar-
like Bin Laden saying I didn't fly the plane.
Saukar
So
wanted to wear women's clothing. And we said, don't waste it. We'll do it on camera. That's it. It's all Saukar's fault. The thing is, she's a really nice lady, big dog lover, and we used to bond over dogs. She would always talk to me. And as I started working in the
Yeah,
line, and she's
yeah.
sort of, she's being nicer to me and, whatever.
Yeah.
And then suddenly one day stopped talking. And I saw in my idea the Simi Garewal show. I don't want to work. Why would I work? We just did it because we had to.
But I thought
MTV
she
was
of
like
all
a
people
yoke on your-
she of all people understand that the things that a person needs to do for a paycheck, you can't really criticize.
Bro, when
them.
I look back, it was quite mean. Saukar.
Hilarious,
But
though.
she's one of the most beautiful women India's ever produced. World.
And genuinely
worldly
elegant,
elegant,
empathetic,
sophisticated, speaks beautifully.
The opposite of the traits that we have. you know?
Yeah. And then you have this half Parsi, half Punjabi twit from Delhi, 6'3", or with a hunch, who suddenly breaks into his routine, "Oh, baise kaun hai?" One of those, it just switches in between.
Yeah.
Especially with a cigarette in his hand, off the take.
Oh, really?
See, in the take, so tell me. Oh, great. And then the cut. And the cut happens, so it's like, so tell me, beautiful. Cut. Oh my God! Fucking, and he's dressed like her, A famous story in Calcutta when we had to go for the event where he's dressed. I'm the anchor.
You guys are doing a live version of the show.
No. So he was a star act and all that, and I was the anchor. Me and Maria or something with the anchors, just doing anchor work. So we're waiting for the car. But you couldn't change there, right?
Yeah,
Because
so you have to
whatever.
be in costume, huh?
Costume, 6'3", cigarette in the mouth, standing there. Me in a suit, looking like his bouncer, shorter, and then Maria on the side. And all of us waiting with the car, and then him getting angry with the driver. Because it took 10 minutes and people are staring at him.
Okay.
Because even in Kolkata, woke as it is, why is he dressed like this? And
Yeah.
we weren't that popular, no? Everyone knew, Calcutta, nobody knew us.
Yeah.
The car comes and he's irritated. Bhaiya, kahan tha tu? Huh, kaisa? So he's barking at him in this rasping voice with a hardcore Punjabi Hindi. And everyone's like, but that's a woman. How did that voice come out? It was hilarious, yeah. And then, of course, while getting in, you're still a man. Na? So you're holding this and putting your leg in and then slapping the seatbelt and saying, oh, baja chalu hai, bhaiya. Talking to a guy like this. But
If Simi Garewal actually knew the behind the scenes
Yeah.
stuff, she would kick you out of the society.
not only that, she would be like, this guy can never be me.
Yeah.
He's so distant from me.
Yeah. And there's no way your friendship would have even like
I
nothing.
would call it friendship. She
Yeah.
was just nice to me.
Yeah, fair enough,
Come on,
yeah.
treated me like a menial, but
Yeah.
with she was a polite person. She
Yeah.
was like, hello menial, come here, stand here, whatever. But basically, we had dog conversation. I'll be walking my dog and she'd always talk about the dog and that's it.
Okay.
Later on, I was walking my wife. She had no interest. And rightly so.
Maybe she had a thing for you, and maybe it's not about the show. Maybe it's that always,
Keep going.
man. She was like, wow, Cyrus.
I like the older ladies.
I thought
Yeah.
the dogs were just a gateway towards, getting into your
Towards a
Googles.
parody on me.
Towards getting into your Googles, if you get the drift.
The worst part is this, in the old days when he was very young, Sawa would come to my house. Because he didn't know anyone, so he would come all the way to Malabar Hill, we take him drinking.
In costume or not in costume?
No, in costume, out of costume. Bro, you don't understand. I used to come back dressed as a cop from the shoot.
Yeah.
Please understand how bad we were at our work. Nobody cares to change. You're shooting on the
maybe you
road.
were that method.
I have come back with a mustache, gone into the Bombay gym and eaten. You know, I don't want to take it off because it's so horrible to put that thing back on. And the waiters are looking at me. In the morning, you didn't have a mustache. Now you have a mustache. And you got a taxi driver outfit. And you're walking in. And they're thinking, aajkal ka milta. Or taxis.
And because there's obviously a class divide, they think, yeah, Amir log aajkal kuch bhi kar rahe, you know, like just, you know.
No, or they're laughing at us. He's trying taxi for a day or something. we did one gag where I went to Ambassador Hotel dressed as a beggar. But I had taken about 30,000 rupees in cash. So here's what we do. The Darban is a little worried.
Yeah.
Okay, he's not sure what to do. But I'm carrying the money. The idea is to carry the money and walk everywhere.
Yeah.
Cash, okay?
Yeah.
And this is before demonetization when cash.
Oh
the
my
music
God.
was cash.
There's an Ambassador, the revolving restaurant actually
but we didn't go
revolved.
up there. We just went in.
Oh, okay.
And yes, we just caused a commotion. But completely torn everything. Not.
How
I
did
dressed
you
like that
enter
anyway.
with a camera crew? Did they just allow anyone to come
So
in?
it was in the cap of the guy who's standing behind me.
Okay.
We already had one guy in with a briefcase who had gone and done a recce and told me which area to come to and stand there. And sound which never works anyway. You know? Because the moment we start the gag, he's telling Vasant, perennial producer.
Yeah. Now that I remember a lot
I can
of...
see in the sumo, I can see it as I enter, he's saying... That's a one take. I go there, I get beaten up. This is it. I'm not going to go back again. You can't explain. And if you explain, start acting. It's
And
the
the good
worst
thing
show
about
ever.
getting beaten up is you don't need sound for that.
Bro,
People
you
know.
want that moment he pushes you out or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
right?
you
It's a
want
one
that
reaction
drama
thing.
you need,
The
yeah.
sound guys are the worst, man. They just don't get it, man. They're doing like this and all to Vasant. I'm already there.
Seriously,
You can't
man.
do it again. I can't go as a bhikhari. say,
Sound
I'll do it.
engineers know specifically when they are...
ek baar aur karte. What am I supposed to say to the guy?
Like, seriously, this
Well,
whole...
the irony of how we won the Oscar
It
for
is
sound.
I get the fact
For
that
me, sound
sound
has
is
been
a
the
very...
worst people to work with.
Worst. I mean, when they have a H name, but it's a silent H
I
and
worked
then...
with Rasool for 12 years.
Yeah.
Rasool was driving me mad.
Rasool, Pokuti, Oscar winner,
I met
Rasool
him,
Pokuti.
for my US visa 5-6 years, just before pandemic, I met him. I didn't have a phone because they take your phone.
Pre-Oscars or post-Oscars?
No, he has become a big star. But I looked at him, I said, Rasool? Oscar? But it wasn't really Tarif, you know. It was like,
Wow.
my village.
Wow.
We grew up together in my
Wow,
village.
wow.
In our village, nobody
Wow.
said Oscar. Rasool.
That is just out of the left field.
He
Just
was-
straight out of the left
No,
field.
he was a great guy, but
I know, but if you had all the MTV talent in one room, okay, who is going to win an Oscar?
no, because Rasool would drive us mad because for Bakra,
Yeah.
he still wants to be a perfectionist like he's doing a feature film. And you have to understand, they
See.
didn't sometimes get into the thing that, look, fuck the sound. You just have to get the gag. Just whatever works. He's still thinking, you know, because he wants it to be perfect. There's Amir Khan sort of attitude. I'm like, ugh. But otherwise, to talk politics and all, he was the guy, man. For
Really?
long drives. Yeah, Rasool was the guy.
Okay.
Full of information. Have you met a Malayali who's not full of information? I haven't. I have never met.
Okay.
Malayalis and Bengalis are my favorite people to be in cars with.
Why?
For long drives. We can talk.
But then it's just mindless chatter.
No. Opinions are strong. No, the thing is, there's strong opinions like my wife has, but my wife doesn't have any depth in the conversation. So very often it is like one day we had a fight over her music because she said my music was very loud. So I said, but I'm very passionate. I like my music.
Yeah.
And she was like, everybody likes their music. And I said, but you don't really like your music. You were listening to Madonna. Tell me something about Madonna. Like, I know everything about the Beatles because I really like the Beatles.
Yeah.
And she was just like, huh? We don't have to become academics. And I was like, what's the point? So you don't really like Madonna.
So obviously your music tastes don't match.
Just look how I dissed her.
Yeah.
This is the talent that I have.
Yeah.
See
Through
how
the medium of
learn.
Madonna, you dissed your...
I sound intelligent about it also.
Very
you know?
nice,
I
you
thought
know.
this is the way to insult
Yeah.
people and look good while doing it.
I feel you should use Madonna when passive-aggressively throughout.
Yeah, I used to
You
have
know?
Madonna's penthouse. The first time she was topless.
Okay.
I don't know why we're discussing this, but I must tell you, I was one of those fans.
Okay.
I loved her without sound. bro, we have half the show to do. I mean, we have to go to breaks. You know, one topic is we're going to break. Come on.
Oh, well.
By the way, we have only one anchor because obviously now do the match. 3 se 2, 2 se 1.
Okay, you want to talk the
She's doing
IPL, Cyrus? Because we touched on
Yeah,
it.
let's talk about the
Tell me, what is, is Hardik Pandya not going to be...
No.
Captain
no
for long?
drastic action. But I feel a little bad for him actually.
Why?
The booing, because it's pan-India. It's a
Okay.
pan-India situation. It reminds you of how Ravi Shastri was treated a little
Yeah,
bit
yeah.
when I was a young boy. And I think it's not
Where he
fully-
played for the draw, that test.
No,
where?
the,
Or just generally?
No, Ravi Shastri because of the tuku style, and more
Yeah.
importantly, he was a good-looking guy.
Oh, that.
So they couldn't relate to him. He's 6'3", good-looking. He had girls. He was dating Amrita Singh, if I remember right, and all.
Okay.
So he was just like the Aam Admi was, and not the party and the jail.
No,
and all
no,
that.
no, huh.
But they didn't get him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jealous.
Yeah, but we actually he was quite the star. If you look at it, because,
Okay.
he was
Also all-rounder, Hardik Pandya, all-rounder.
and he performed really well if you
Yeah.
look at his career. It's
Yeah, yeah.
My point is he got everywhere we went, stadiums, they would go Ravi Shastri high for no reason.
Huh.
No reason, Sriraam. I cried.
Do you think even Gujarat fans don't like him, even though he won them a title? I'm sure
Gujarat fans booed the most. That first Ahmedabad
they
match.
find it betrayal. I think that's
They were
what.
shouting Rohit, Rohit. It's the same thing as boo. When you come on, they're shouting Rohit. Okay, I mean, okay, it's funny. I get that.
It is funny, yeah.
It's funny once or twice. After
Yeah.
some time, it can hurt a little bit. Poor
Yeah.
guy, he's just a cricketer plying his trade. It's a business.
But this finally gives that sort of transfer drama that football has always had. Which
But
I
do they
think
get it?
the
Because
NBA
I was
has
talking to my
had.
son. So
Yeah.
you left Anfield, you come back there with a
Yeah.
new club, and you get booed.
Yeah.
So this is acceptable. But that's only in that one stadium.
Yeah.
Where you betrayed them.
Yeah.
Now you go and play against Everton.
Yeah.
Or whatever in
Yeah.
the same area, and nobody cares,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But here, what's happening? It's a pan-India thing where.
But is it because there are
3 games,
Mumbai
3
Indians
games,
fans everywhere?
3 games they've ridiculed him.
Yeah.
Okay, and it looks like it's going to be a trend. Now
Yeah.
those are 3 different cities across the country.
Yeah.
Whatever, 7 more cities to
Yeah.
go. Here, there, and everywhere.
But
They're
it's,
just-
I think it's deeper than that. No, it's just the fact that, okay, you know what? He prioritized the IPL. He's generally not like
what's
fit
the big
for-
deal?
Listen, we are pragmatists, but most
Yeah, be
people.
pragmatic.
But no, it's not how it is. You can't have sports and pragmatism in the same sentence.
So this jingoism has to end, bro. Come on. What do you?
If
guys gotta-
people could analyze sports that much, they wouldn't follow sports.
Look, I could have been part of the national podcast team.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
With no money.
Yes.
But I gave it up without to feed my family.
Yeah.
So I'm making lots of money.
Yeah.
Working in this medium here.
Yes.
Which is not a national medium. It's
Yeah.
like a franchise.
Where is the parallel here?
There's
Are
no
you
parallel.
Couple Dev and starting
I'm
the
just like a
ICL?
senile
Like,
old
what is
man
the.
making statements that make no sense. I'm hoping that that's the way to go marketing wise. Yeah.
Okay, but do you think they're going to recover this season or no?
Well, you've done you know as well as any Mumbai Indians fan.
You
that
lose
they've-
3, you're out, no, mostly.
No, they've lost 5 and come back.
Okay,
in
but
one season, they've
fair.
lost 4 and come back in another season. They've lost 1-1 and lost 4 in the first 5 and still won
Okay.
the tournament. So mathematically, of course, combination permitted. Once you go into 4,
See, I think
4
it's
territory,
I think if you analyze those
Yeah.
five, it's not like close matches. These are absolute thumpings in some level. Maybe
yeah, fair.
So-
that's a fair point because
Yeah.
today, if it's less than 5 runs, the difference of
exactly.
one
Which
wicket
only the first Gujarat game was
yeah.
very close. The other
No, there
two
will be. I'm sure there will be
massive
close
defeats.
games. But what you're saying is also scary because then you start
Yeah.
thinking, am I good enough as a team? Because I'm not getting close to
Yeah.
the thing.
But
yeah.
do you think he's a captain
But
who
they
can
won't change the
prioritize the
captain. They
team
will not
over
change
him?
the
Yeah,
captain.
is he a captain who can prioritize the team over him?
No, I think he's a very good captain. He's
proven that.
He's proven that with Gujarat.
Yeah.
And he's a good lad, I think. I like the guy. It's just that, nobody likes the fact that, see, Rohit is the most loved guy in India. Okay, barring maybe Virat, both of them together. And Rohit is loved by the cricket fraternity.
Yeah.
They love him because he's just Rohit.
Yeah.
He's not
There's no
known to have a
pretense
bad
about
bone,
him,
No
yeah.
bad bone in his body.
Yeah.
Very straightforward.
Yeah.
Hey, so apna aapko hero samajhta hai. He's just
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
just
Yeah.
epitome of the Mumbai
Yeah.
hard-nosed
He's
but
the bro out
fun-loving
there. Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what. He's
Yeah.
what I should have been.
I think you are that.
No,
With some people.
I can't pull the ball like he does.
Oh,
I can
true.
pull something else. If
Yeah.
I can, in the break, I'll do that and show you. You can join me. Everybody, we're doing something special. Don't watch, we'll come back.
Hey, it's been another great week on the IVM Podcasts Network. On Cyrus Says, Cyrus is joined by social worker and chairperson of the Nargis Dutt Foundation, Priya Dutt Ronkon. Priya takes us on a deeply personal journey, sharing experiences from stepping out with her father at a young age to her current leadership role within the foundation. On Paisa Vaisa, Anupam Gupta is joined by 3 remarkable women. Veteran actress Sharmila Tagore, her daughter actress Soha Ali Khan, and Anita Bhargav, co-founder of the Bharosa Club. They share their personal finance journeys, struggles, and successes, offering valuable insights and advice. Folks, if you like our shows, please spread the word, tell your friends, and do not forget to rate and review them wherever you're listening to them. Follow us on social media. We are IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. You'll also find all our shows on youtube.com/IVM Podcasts. And finally, we would like to thank our sponsors this week: Omidyar Network India, IDFC First Bank, and ICICI Prudential Mutual Fund. Thank you for making this possible.
By the way, we're back.
podcast.
I'm
Okay,
just
cool.
warning him about the rules and regulations. I think this would be ultimate karma for me to be surrounded by motor mouths now.
Yeah.
I have to tell him stop talking, talk less, don't interrupt, listen to what he's saying, don't finish the sentence.
No, Cyrus. You don't have to be under that pressure. Please.
But if I get the Bharat Ratna, which is just a matter of
Yeah.
time, would you attend?
Of course.
It's Delhi, huh?
Yeah. I will take a bus to Delhi.
Oh, it might get faster now with this highway.
Yeah,
that
with the
they-
highway and all, yeah.
By the way, there's a highway going to Dubai.
What?
They're building a highway across the seas to connect Mumbai to Dubai. So with the same sound, Mumbai, Dubai. You can do a song, you can rhyme. It'll be Aaj main Mumbai, Asman Dubai. You can do that. I see you like my.
Maybe it needed some Razel Pukuti to,
Racer's not going to compose. But he
you
will
know,
give a
but no,
little-
give it
Shania
an
in the
AI
back-
generated
the Shania in the
sound where it
background, yeah.
auto-tune it. That's the word I was
He used
looking
to do
for.
this with his hand at sounds up.
Really?
Yeah, like if he saw
Like
crow,
a chakra that he's.
No, so it'd be like this. So you know how they distract you, the sound guys, because they're in front of you when you're shooting, and he would do this. This is the great Amitabh Bachchan. I've told this story before. I'll tell it again. Who now became his friend because of the Oscar, and they
Yeah.
worked together in that film about the slum dogs
Yeah,
and all that.
yeah.
Oh, that's not him.
Yeah.
That's Anil Kapoor.
Yeah.
But anyway. So he was doing this, and I was like, "Oh God, what's happening? Like, is he having a heart attack? And
Yeah.
not finding his heart?" But you know what it is? In one word you can hear, the Malayali accent, crow. Now, I pick it up because I've heard it many times.
What does it
I
mean?
saw the great Mr. Bachchan was like, what
Yeah.
the hell did he say? Let me do it. What the hell did he say? And I'm like, yeah, because and Amitabh
That is pre-Oscars.
and-
Post-Oscars,
and-
how would
see,
Amitabh Bachchan
Amitabh
react?
is actually one of the few people I know who's actually like equally skilled in English and Hindi.
Yeah.
Like it's not one over the other. He reads in both
No.
papers simultaneously. I've seen it in his
But-
trailer.
but-
English paper, Navbharat Times and Times of
Yeah,
India
yeah.
together.
But in the pandemic when he got COVID, someone was like, "Why is this guy still alive?" All right, and he got angry and he wrote a letter.
That's a bit mean.
Yeah, it is mean. And he wrote a letter and he signed that letter off with Thok Do Sale Ko. So when you really have rage and angst, so you go back
I
to the
would,
language
I would
of...
never pick a fight with Amitabh Bachchan. He
Yeah.
killed 92 people per film. You can do the stats. All along pretending to be Vijay.
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah,
even
yeah,
go after
yeah,
him.
yeah,
Somebody
yeah,
else.
yeah.
But firstly,
Yeah.
huge fan of Amitabh Bachchan and Rasul. Rasul, I'm a huge fan of yours also. Secondly, so he would do that. And then what was the problem?
What was the word though?
Crow, CROW. We say crow. He says crow.
Oh.
And wait, see. Then you look up at the Juhu skyline, okay? And I mean, there's a black mark. It's not where. But on his super sophisticated ear, there's a little wing clapping, flapping thingy going on, which you'll never hear on this God-forsaken interview, which nobody watches. But God, these guys. So in a way, good you got the Oscar because you work so freaking hard
Yeah.
at the wrong places.
But do you think that only spur him on to be even more of a perfectionist,
He was a very strong personality. I don't think he changed because of anything. He was always a strong personality,
Okay.
very opinionated, and but easygoing to work with. It's not like he's mad. No, he is mad. But because he would find the mundane. Once he was the guy when Ajay Devgan and I did an interview the first time, and I didn't know Ajay Devgan is a low talker. Okay, funny guy, but low talker. So you have to adjust. It takes time, right? If you haven't had a conversation before, he's the guy who. I'm watching him and he's doing this with 1 ear. So obviously something is wrong.
Okay.
But Ajay is a low talker. So I'm like, guys, welcome to the show. Ajay Devgan. And Ajay was like, hi, thank you. So that balance is happening. And he thinks there's something wrong with his mics. And I'm watching his behavior because he's not sure, because he's not listening to us, he's listening to on this. So
Yeah.
he's like wondering for a
Yeah.
second.
Yeah.
And all the animated acting is distracting me. In front of me, he's like a mad Baba going, But why can't you just think that one guy's talking softly, one guy's talking loudly? Balance is going to be a nightmare. So what you have to do is the anchor has to bring down his voice so that you
Yeah,
have some
eventually you
sort
get to an equilibrium where both have a
of an equal
specific...
music. Oh, beautiful. 33 minutes into the show of nothing, I need to have 2 more topics or we will get ridiculed.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
The Junjunwalas, your neighbors,
Yeah, he
the
passed
one.
away.
Yeah.
I actually did a few events with him. No one flex, but I have.
Yeah?
Yeah, lovely guy.
Okay.
Again,
What were the events?
super confident. Some events where he's like the chief guest or he comes on. Don't worry, no SEBI activity if that's your question.
No insider trading.
No, not yet.
Hey, okay.
I'm a big fan though. Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Who isn't? If I give you a tip, what would be your reaction?
100%.
Bro, unfair.
Have you ever received an insider tip?
The thing is, I have received them.
Yeah.
But they turned out to be wrong. You understand? Everybody receives them. They're fucking wrong. And all you need is
I
a
feel-
guy who tells you, like Kaustubh, my guy.
Yeah.
ACL. 100%, 60 today, 300 in Jan. I swear on my family. And then Jan is 55. Huh? And you say, just hold on to it. No? Now don't sell.
Yeah.
Oh, oh man, nobody advises in South Bombay to have these kind of guys who advise you about markets, who have never put their foot inside the Lal Street ever. Or I actually even looked at at the thing online.
Yeah.
They're just passing tips and forwards, man.
You know what they say, right? When when X person tells you buy it, when your neighbor tells you sell it or something, there's a
The
whole
opposite.
Yeah, I guess I don't know where I was going with that. But anyways,
Well, good you brought it up.
Yeah.
There's another 2 minutes wasted on my
so
life.
yeah, thank you.
Thanks
yeah.
for that.
So Rekha Jhunjhunwala, there was a Shapoji Balonji wanted to build like a building in front of her.
This is right in my area.
Yeah. And she bought the entire plot, overpaid for it, and said no one's going to block my view.
See who's the best businessman? The Parsi.
Exactly.
Who made the money out of
But
this?
it's Parsi
The
versus Parsi, both, no? Shapoji
Jhunjhunwala is
Balonji.
not Parsi.
Oh.
Kachi Gujarati.
Really?
You don't know anything about human beings in India.
Sorry, my bad.
You Tam Rams live in your little world
Yeah.
where everybody's not Tam Ram. Is like, who cares?
Yeah, sorry. Wow, I just.
Who are
took
you?
the-
It doesn't matter.
I
You
always
know,
assume
are
they
you
were
Iyer or
past.
Iyengar? Otherwise, who cares? Nobody cares. So I'm Saraswati. You can fuck yourself. I've clearly pointed out Iyer, Iyengar. Third category, fuck off. It's written fuck off.
I feel for Kachi Gujaratis, they're too talented there.
My wife is Kachi.
Eh?
Yeah, her antecedents are from. She doesn't speak any languages, so that's a waste of time. But
Okay.
yeah, they don't trust her. Like,
How
I'll tell
did
you-
she end up in
I'll tell you.
Hyderabad
That
and,
day I left
like-
10 rupees on the bathroom sink. I came back in the evening, it was gone.
Okay. As a test of like how
Yes,
much
as
you
a
can trust
test.
your family members.
Huh?
How much you can trust your family members.
I don't
as a
trust
test.
mom, I don't trust Aisha, and I don't trust Maya Mikhail. But
Okay.
I do trust
The dogs.
Nirmala who works for us.
Okay, fair.
So it wasn't her.
Yeah.
By process of elimination.
Fair enough.
I think the finger of suspicion,
Yeah.
this frigging finger, is on. Let's go to the topic.
Yeah. So bought a plot in front of the house so that the sea view isn't blocked. How do you think about what do you think?
No, but you
about
don't understand what's happening in Valkeshwar. We've had this huge.
Malabar Hill, technically. But
Malabar
yeah.
Hill, Valkeshwar is the same spot, yeah, bro.
Come on.
The
Valkeshwar
lower areas,
wishes it were
Valkeshwar,
Mal.
upper areas.
It
When they
wishes it
build
were
a
Malabar
building
Hill,
which
yeah.
goes from Valkeshwar beyond Malabar Hill, what are you talking about?
but you want
They've
to-
eclipsed everything. Do you understand?
Sure.
So they've got this building where people, really, really rich people, not jokers like us. but
Yeah,
really
117 crores overall.
more.
Yeah.
There's like 300 crore flats and it's ridiculous the rates and all that. So this is what's happening. So we are basically going to become the menial quarters, our buildings, where their drivers and all will work.
Which is so the question is how much money should Rekha Jhunjhunwala give you for you to sell your place?
I'm thinking even if she pays my IVM salary, I'm okay.
Okay.
I don't have to do more than that.
So 28 crores per minute.
Per
right?
month.
Okay, cool. Oh, per month now. Oh, okay.
I want
cool.
gratuity. I want healthcare. I definitely want TL.
Dental?
Yeah. Dental to mere baap ko umar pe really.
Family
It's in a glass anyway, no? After the
Fair,
point.
yeah, actually, yeah.
How much you gonna pay for
but,
that?
But you should get the glass.
It is
though.
expensive.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Cool. One more thing. Oh, this is a nice story, Cyrus. In Kerala, the minister has been saying that, hey, you know
The
what?
minister. This is not very
There's some
specific.
random minister. Who cares?
This
You
is
know?
very, I don't like this setup.
Some
yeah.
indiscreet minister who
Give him a
wasn't
Malayali
part
name
of the
like Resul Pokoti. Let's call him Minister for Civil Aviation.
Baby George. Let's go with that name.
Sachin Baby?
Sachin Baby.
Cricketer
That's
also.
nice. Yeah,
done.
okay, cool.
So Sachin Baby.
Sachin Baby.
Mantri for Defense.
Mantri for,
And
I
home-
think at this point he's Mantri for just,
Home
you know,
science.
like, no, just like Kiragiri, like just.
That's part of every Mantri's job.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
getting
very good at
this
his job,
wrong. It's
yeah.
a generic point.
Very good at his job.
How do we do Kiragiri? huh?
Exactly.
Huh.
So when the Bangalore water crisis happened, he's like, hey, all you IT guys want to come here.
Yeah.
And the Bangalore Minister for Industries
Yeah.
said, hey, this is just not done. We are a federal system in India, so we
but you
should
don't
all
have
look
water.
out for each other. Yeah.
Hello, if you don't
That-
have water, you go
That's
to
the
the place which-
beautiful thing about Bangalore, no? There'll be someone who will deliver groceries for you in 10 minutes, but no water.
No
That's
water,
just
and
sort of-
people think water for drinking, but what water for cleaning?
Yeah.
Like early morning and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't just leave it hanging.
But it is IT guys. They barely shower.
They don't. Or they shower in the night.
Yeah.
At 4 in the morning or whatever.
Yeah,
Night, morning, goes into one thing. Possible.
I mean,
Yeah.
so and he says that Kerala have a border system, so why don't you guys come over? We want you. We want Kerala to be the new
not only
Silicon
has
Valley.
water, they have backwater.
Yes,
They got lots of water.
they have different
Nice. You
water.
like that?
Exactly.
My audience is Abhay
Yeah,
sir,
yeah.
one camera on Abhay sir, bench on.
That's
So
why
Abhay-
if you look at the
French
average
version,
Keralite-
Abhay sir, bench on.
Average Keralite, their backs are way cleaner than their fronts because of
Nicely
the backwater.
put.
Thank you.
For a person who's passed love onto the show, that was beautiful. So now we are banned in Kerala, in Bangalore, Name the cities we've mentioned already.
I feel
Junjunwala, so Walkeshwar I can't go to.
Yeah, I feel at this point we
You made them into Parsis, so the Parsis have
there you
rejected
go,
us.
Yeah,
I'm
pretty sure.
The things
yeah.
you have done today.
Eventually,
Sriraam.
it's the one person in
But
the
then you are
Maldives
Sriraam.
listening to us. That's about it.
Oh, and that guy doesn't like our politics for some reason. Imagine we had 10 watchmen or something, no? There was like security guys, not even
Yeah.
army.
Which
And
is
they want
odd. That Maldives is where it's a combination of Bihari French people, right? It's
Yes,
like,
it's the best of humanity.
who thought about that Venn diagram? which
Charles
is-
Darwin. He was like, let's fuck this up. Enough chimpanzee. Give me this.
That's a mutation in
It's
the
true.
evolutionary
That guy was
cycle,
naughty.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
Kira guy?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
Charles
yeah,
Darwin.
Yeah,
That's the Kira guy.
where they were like, je m'appelle Sunil, and then they spit out pan. Like just sort of.
No,
yeah.
which character are we playing?
I don't know.
Confused.
I'm French Bihari,
Yeah,
I
because
guess.
Darwin is English, as
Yeah.
far as I
Oh,
remember,
fair
yeah.
enough.
Yeah,
Yeah. He did the whole theory came up in a ship, which is very odd. I mean,
No. They actually stopped and looked at things.
really?
Yeah. And they put the things on the ship.
He
Yeah.
collected one after the other.
Yeah, you can't make up animals.
How did he have that
You
much
can't just
space?
wake up in the morning and go like, tortoise! No.
I thought by the third thing he would see a
The only
this
thing
thing
is
and
sexuality is always questionable because you want to be with animals all the time. So it was a little scary.
yeah, that is it. Yeah.
There was
yeah.
one ape who had this look on his face. I'm just kidding. It's all lies. Okay, next
fine.
topic. Fast.
Next
last
topic,
one.
fast. We'll get to it.
We have 4 minutes.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, somebody came late. Not my fault.
Sorry, my bad. You want to hear what happened on my way here?
Yeah, okay. That's the topic, guys.
Yeah, that's the
what
topic.
the F happened? See,
Yeah.
Mumbai Travels is always the biggest story.
Because it is a traffic story and you
It
like
is.
it. So
And because
there's
yeah.
an unwritten rule that the leftmost side of the road is for the bikers.
Right.
But when push comes to shove, everyone gets into that side.
It's
But
the fastest lane.
Yeah, but the bikers get angry
Yeah.
when the cars block them.
Yeah.
So this biker, obviously there's no place to maneuver for the car because there's nowhere ahead.
So he's cut into left.
Yeah. And this
Where were
biker,
you?
I was in the car. So biker honking.
You're in the cab?
Yeah, in the cab.
Your cab guy did this.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Yeah, cab guy cut in.
Yeah.
So biker behind, pissed off. He's honking even though there's nowhere to go.
Right.
Now I look behind and like, okay, calm down. Fucking where will he go, right?
Yeah.
But the cab guy was like, fucking went full mabhe and he went like, and
No, see, he abused the guy?
yeah, abused
He put
the
his head
bike.
out and
yeah,
abused.
Yeah.
Oh.
Head out and abused.
Just get a loudspeaker. I
Yeah.
was really, they don't hear what you're saying.
And eventually what happened was he maneuvered to the side and gave way for the biker. But as he's gone ahead, he's gone like 5 meters ahead, right? He's still going on, ab tu aage chalega and more Marvin, Now this guy gets off, cab driver gets off. I think both were out to pick a fight. This guy takes off his helmet, gloves
ran your
off.
camera?
I couldn't. I'm not that Gen Z person, unfortunately. You
When
know?
two Indians are fighting, what do you do as a humanitarian? You shoot it on camera.
I get it.
And then you promote it.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
we all make money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Aaj Tak was bidding for
You
it.
know,
8
it's a
crores.
National Geographic, Charles Darwin film. De-evolution, I can show you right now. So how did it end? They punched each other?
Punched each other
That
on
bad?
the road.
And you didn't shoot it?
I didn't. I
Somebody
fucking
else would've
feared for
shot
my
it.
life,
Yeah.
dude. Like, just.
Why? You're sitting in the cab in AC comfort.
No, I got out and I need to get out. Because
What
you
would
never
you say?
know when
you
a
should have
mob.
said the one thing that would stop the fight. Myself, Sriraam.
Oh, okay. I don't know if a mob can stop that these days, So
It can. Don't
yeah.
worry. Why couldn't you stay with the joke the way it was?
I don't know.
What was the need to go there? So we had what I would call a fairly safe joke.
Guys, I have a great idea. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Business idea.
I'm
All right?
Ranga ready.
See, the government says if you don't want us to go after you, buy bonds.
Right.
Same way we as comics, we should be like, if you don't want us to make fun of you, buy our bonds.
Yeah, but how much? What a money
2
are we
rupees.
talking
2
about?
rupees is the
Yeah, which is really- I
base
mean,
price.
honestly,
Yeah,
when
ceiling
I
price.
go to HDFC and say, will you promote us? And it's like, I'm selling a 4 rupee coupon. I mean, it's a whole different movement.
Oh yeah, but it adds up. It's like the PM cares.
You first get the Uber guy to collect.
Oh yeah.
How
They-
did it end? Finish the story.
Oh that. Oh no. Then both of them on the floor, fucking fighting.
Nobody.
Fist-
Where are the cops?
No cops.
Where's
Nothing.
Where's
nothing,
humanity? Nobody wanted to
nothing.
stop
Oh,
them.
humanity was being an audience. And,
Yeah.
you know.
एक minute मैं 2 minutes late होगा.
Yeah, exactly.
Rakesh,
Humanity
मारो.
put. That's the one time humanity stopped looking at their phones and looked at reality.
And
and
it's,
were like-
immediately it's like you're in a cinema, na?
Yeah.
Because the people are watching without
Yeah.
any. They're not going to
and
interfere.
people are like,
Yeah.
oh, bus karo, but then team are like, come and go at it, fucking
Yeah.
do more of it. Like they want extra stuff, like so.
I've also done it, huh?
Yeah?
I
You-
love a good fight,
Yeah?
In fact, in the morning, there was one on Princess Street at 8 in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to stop, but I had to drop my daughter. And she also wanted to stop at school timing. And this guy, and we had a gentleman who was not feeling well in the car. And it's a long story.
Okay.
Yeah. You see the fight on the left? On the left, they always fight for work. So the one guy was punching the other guy, and all was beautiful.
That is, I feel like.
This is why I'm proud to be Indian. When I see that, I'm like, I'm happy.
Do you feel you'd survive a fight like that?
I would have left the moment the guy goes out of the car, I would have ended the fight by leaving.
Yeah,
forever.
same.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
do not want to get
The
involved.
only time I want to fight is the person who's already fainted.
Huh.
Then I kick him and kick him. And I do all the wrestling moves. And I love that. Always fight someone who's already in a coma. That's what I believe. If you can. Yeah. Bro, we have to stop now. You have anything else to say?
No, I have nothing else to say. You have anything?
How do you enjoy this format?
I feel it's very intimate.
Yeah.
It should
close.
end in you making out with the guests.
Okay. You know anyone? We have to stop laughing at our own jokes. Nobody else is, bro. We have to stop this. We won't get the coupon bonds.
Yeah.
The small coupon bonds
Yeah,
that we are
have
planning.
to. Yeah. I feel that. I think that's a great idea. That's how we should start a big fundraising campaign.
I think if you comb your hair, we'll be able to sell this.
Again, you can buy bonds for that as well. Everything is a bond now.
I feel if I'm the better looking one, if I'm the more hygienic looking one,
you are
then we're in a lot
hygienic,
of trouble.
fitter, better, sexier, bigger penis. All of
Thanks.
that,
Thanks.
just
Thanks.
I mean,
it's not mine, but thanks. And we end with Abhay Sir Bencho's laugh. Lovely. Rajneesh of 2024.
Hey, and Osho of 2029.
Yeah. Oh, you show? That's it. It's that kind of show. We apologize. We'll come back.
Sorry
Sriraam,
about
that's
this.
been fun.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Let's never do
Should I
this
call you
again.
Uber or he's in hospital?
No. We'll know in tomorrow's newspapers, I
What are
guess.
the bikers waiting down for you? Because they don't have mandoli where it's all your fault. Oh, bola, bhagao, gadi ko bhagao.
Yeah.
Somehow it becomes a passenger's fault.
It does, and
Yeah.
that's the scary part. You don't want to get involved in that,
Yeah.
and because it's a mob.
I always get involved.
Yeah?
You don't have to get physically involved, but you must talk, na?
Hey,
You must tell him, Maru.
I mean, if you don't have a dog in the fight, then you should not talk, actually.
Then wag your own tail.
Yeah. Okay.
Cheers, big ears.
Sure.